Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Through History Challenge. This is part 2, the year 7969 BC, and we're getting started with a very burnt, singed Sisurthos. And the reason he is so singed is Lurian literally just struck him with a lightning bolt hex right before I was getting this all started. So thanks for that, Lurian. He's gonna go waste our water, and I bet you we're gonna end up running low on water. Everyone is basically awake at this point. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Lurian, you get over here and you collect water. Lots of it. Usually I have him doing this at night because I just sit here with it on speed 3 collecting water over and over again. Not because of any freezing, but to avoid any freezing. It's been working all right so far. Meanwhile, what? That is a weird random want to have. Meanwhile, Sabit is on her way to go train with Training Dummy. Why did I say a training dummy? I don't know. But she wants to do that, so I sent her to go. We'll probably not follow her there because I do want to stay out of the village as much as possible. Oh yeah, before I forget. Today, I want to do something particular, and I'm hoping this isn't going to cause any freezing. I want to bring every teen boy over here so that Aruru can meet them and I can get a sense of what her options are, because I know a lot of them are related to her too, and they're all in relationships. So we'll do it by age and gender. Teens. It'll just be a house party. We'll start it at we'll do 12 p.m. Make it noon. Casual. Now this looks to be probably one of the babysitters. I'll consider. I haven't redressed any of the people in town. See, okay. Oops. Well, I guess I'll invite these two who aren't there. So, I guess there's only one heart boy, Balech, who isn't a young adult. No, I could have her marry a young adult too, but I kind of want to just look at the teenage boys right now. Oh wait, get out of here, Zarlagab. You're not part of this. Pretty sure Dungi is a cousin. I think Lunana is a cousin. Terabum is for sure a cousin, so really I shouldn't even have... I think actually they're all related to her, except for Balech. Well, maybe she'll like one of these two randos. We'll invite him anyway. Interesting. There was one who threw a stuck aging check, and he's a sky boy, and he's not related to Aruru, but he would be 12 right now. I have to age him up manually and then add a day, and I thought about doing that before this, but it was literally like right before I started, so I figured I'd just see if Overwatch gets him and forces him to age up. So I know there is an option. It's just someone younger than her, and I'm not sure I would be willing to wait 2 more years to get her married. Well, looking at my spreadsheet, see, she's technically a haired male. Aruru is technically still 13, even though she turns 14 this year. It's not going to be until tomorrow that she's officially 14 years old. So, I was looking forward on my spreadsheet. And, see, because Sisurthos is... I don't even know who you are. Because Sisurthos is a love interest... His future wife is the same age as Aruru. His marriage year, to get him out of my household as soon as possible, is the same year as Aruru's. It's just, I could do that beforehand because she... Aruru, can you please get out of the way? Hegel, yada yada. Oh, by the way, Internet and Dural are going steady again. Yeah, I saw that pop up. Yeah, so they have the same marriage year, but Aruru's is at the very, very end of the year. So I was thinking what I would end up doing is in 7967, which is when Aruru turns 16, I would instead have that focus on Sisurthos getting married, and then bump Aruru to 7966, which is an event roll, but also that could be when Aruru gets married, if I don't have her get with someone who's younger than her. I thought Inky was gonna do that. I know he didn't. Actually, Inky, you're gonna come in here and eat. If I were to bump her marriage a year, then it wouldn't really be such a bad issue if she ends up with Nurgle Sky. Nurgle's the one who needed to age up, which I think, isn't Nurgle a twin? It's Nurgle and Namu? So Namu should be aging up too. I need to check their ages and make sure. Her only option might be Nurgle, but he's not going to be showing up to this party because he's still a child technically, even though he should be a teenager right now. We'll see. She might like one of those random two who I think are babysitters. What? Lurian, stop tormenting your family. Ew, they're all stalking Yaharam. Leave him alone. He's finally with Poozer, which is what I wanted. I was looking at the family tree because I was updating it, and oh my gosh, I didn't realize that Inky and Sabit had that many babies. I think they're at 7 right now, which I had said I didn't want them to have those many babies. But it's just their babies keep dying when they're toddlers. They'll survive the baby roll. Well, not all of them survived the baby roll. One of them didn't, but 2 died as toddlers. And that could still happen to Warasuni, which I'm really hopeful that he has Lurian's eyes. I'm hoping that he's just basically a Lurian clone, just without the vampirism, that he inherited everything from his grandfather. Ew, oh my gosh, Ishmini! Oh, he jumped from Elitum to Poozer, now to Antum, who I guess did break up with Alulu again for a second time. Oh my god, they're just like all over the place. Hey, look, it's one of the randoms. Oh, well, they have instant attraction. Let me see your face. You're wearing a medieval shirt. If you become he's got a pudding face, it looks like. That's a zero slider face if I've ever seen one. No, Aruru, we don't want him. Because I'd have to rename him, and then I have to go in and randomize his face because I am not putting up with a pudding face. Oh, they're getting married. Well, married in air quotes. I don't think that if they did marry each other, I don't think it would be a marriage in the same context as all the other marriages because of the time period. So maybe it would just be like a formal recognition. Well, I don't even know if they would be able to pull that off, because I don't know if Zababa would appreciate very much that his son, his only son, is not marrying a woman and having babies with her. I don't know, Lurian likes this guy for some reason. Are you interested in him? Wait, why are you chatting to her? Did I click on her on accident? Yeah, I did. I clicked on her on accident. No, chat to Lauren Slade. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dungy is a cousin, but you could come introduce yourself to your cousin anyway. Look, Hainish and... Oh, it was Hainish and Dungy who had the same hairstyle. I did that on accident. Who invited Lurian to a party? Humbaba. No. Introduce yourself to this cousin. Oh, he's still living with his former wife. When she's moved on to his brother. I just realized that Ishmini is Lulu's brother. So now Antum is dating her brother-in-law. Well, former brother-in-law, since she... Wait, were they ever married? Yeah, they had the same last name. When did they get divorced? I don't even remember that happening. Come over here and chat to your other cousin. Yeah, they're all related to her. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, sure, we've got a lot of boys in this neighborhood, but they're all related to my family because the only ones who were having babies were Solili's sisters. Because Ninshaber got with Solili's father. So she wasn't going to have any non-related babies. Oh wow, they threw a big engagement party. They're very happy together. I'm happy for you too. I prefer that way more than Yaharam and Durl. Ugh. You got another belt? Are you fatigued yet? Yeah, you're fatigued. You could come home. What was the saying? Oh yeah, and then like Delandra and Ibia Dad just decided he's gay now, and so Delandra and Ibia Dad had no more babies. And then Annette and Durl, oh my gosh, off and on with them, but they didn't have any more children than the 3 girls, despite how I opened it up to 5, so they had the potential for 2 more, but they were fighting constantly. Is the other random townie guy gonna show up? Is Balak gonna show up? I don't really like Balak because he's an imaginary friend, and those things annoyed me for so long. Go introduce yourself to Lawrence Slade. If you like him, I'll randomize his genetics. Can I do that through Enros? I mean, he doesn't have any parents, so I don't know what genetics it would be using. Yeah, I can. Randomize your genetics. Oh, I don't like that. I'm just gonna... If she takes a liking to him, I'll just bring him into Create a 7. Do a random on the face. But, I don't know. A part of me is still really interested in the whole Nurgle thing. But I assume she likes him, despite his pudding face. Oh no! Oh no, baby's hungry! You almost home? There she is! Wait, no! She didn't get to greet you! I don't like you, okay? Nurgle it is. I don't know, she might not like Nurgle. Come over here and feed your son, and then I'll send you to go bathe. Why does your face look so strange in that? Doesn't it look strange? Feed your son. Well, get out of here, Lauren Slade. Well, at least your cousins came. Aruru, you got to see your cousins. Not that you really want to do anything with them. No, Sabit. Sabit's tending to him. Sabit is tending to him. You want to talk to your mom? Where is she? So, Lily. Sisurthos wants to talk to you. What do you need? Why are you crying? Are these things even going to come to life? Oh no, why did I have to ask that? I googled it to see about the gender thing. It should be random if you don't choose a name like I thought. But, stop it. Aruru, get out of there. But from what I was seeing, it might not be like a 50-50 shot. It might be that it's more likely to be the gender of the baby, the toddler. Aruru, leave him alone! Leave him alone! That is Sabit's baby. Sabit is tending to him. Get out of here. Okay, Sabit, I'm going to take you to the river so you can bathe because everyone keeps using my water and we're running low on it. Look at all those toys out on the front yard. I'm about to have the same problem that I have. Kids don't know how to put their toys back in the toy box. So, that's it. Just the cousins showed up. What are you doing, Kazuala? No, get out here and use the... What's your deal? Oh, he's frozen. Aruru, would you please unfreeze your father because he's being stupid? Like, you do have an outerwear, Lurian, and there's a such thing as going inside? Oh, look, Ahuratam's getting him. Ahuratam's like, oh, look at that dumb vampire that just got himself frozen solid. Lurian, it is so sad. You are like a master vampire, a master witch, and yet, oh no, I'm freezing solid because I can't keep myself warm. Put a social charm on yourself. Even though you could just go talk to Inky. Inky, come in here. Your father would like to talk to you. Look, Lurian, Inky's wearing his outerwear. Well, not anymore. Do a secret. I keep hearing an eagle cry. There you go. What's your secret? Loud eaters get on your nerves? Same. Though it's more of, If you know what misophonia is, that's probably all I have to say, but I have issues with little noises. Certain little noises. Eating noises is one of those. Where did Aharatum go? Maria wants to talk to you, Aharatum. Oh, he's leaving. Okay, well, forget you. Put an energy charm on yourself, Lurian. Oh, I need to make sure Sabit didn't freeze. Quit playing in the ocean. Do you not understand how cold it is, Sabit? It's not even an ocean, it's a river. Oh, we need more food in the cook pot. Well, Balak never showed up, neither did the other random townsperson. Come make some fish soup. We got lots of fish thanks to Sisurthos. And no thanks to you, Lurian. What are you doing with that baby? Stop it. Put him back. Quit manhandling the babies. I see you, Winky. You were in here to manhandle that baby, too. Sure, that's your son, but still. Oh, you want to kiss your wife. Come over here and give her a kiss. That's not his outerwear, Solili. Look, it's another cousin, Aruru. Come over here and greet this cousin. He's a little late. And another cousin who's late. You know, Lunana, I think I'm going to copy Taribum's clothes to you. I think these were on both at some point. Not too sure. I may as well get you two as well in case the Mario shows up too. That'll reduce my time spending in stylist. And now you don't look so crazy. You just have the pigtails, which is a rite of passage for everyone. Oh, Lunana, you just came over here to heckle? I don't know who you're heckling. You're heckling Sisurthos. How rude. Okay, she's done. Lurian, person who does everything for me because he doesn't need to sleep. Come here and feed Siduri. Guys, he is hungry and he is getting tired, so maybe wrap this up. Look, they're like all over him. Sisurthos, you're popular. Must be the white hair. How hungry are you? Ooh, getting hungry. Oh, look who finally got here, Balak. And his outerwear is... And he's leaving. Okay, bye, Balak. Okay, put her down rather than in the crib so you can feed this one. Well, Sully, can you come give a bath to Siduri, actually, so that way I can get her in the crib soon? No, conjuring apple, get in here. Cast the restoration ritual, get rid of those dishes. There we go. Now, I am going to save, and fast forward, and deal with Nurgle after, and fast forward until the morning. So, despite wanting to fast forward and do stuff, I'm going to just quickly say this before we skip to the morning. Yahra and Poozer decided, yep, they're going to just get married. Also, Mammetum and Lunana decided they're going to start up something, so I'm going to have to break that up with Sisurthos. But anyways, considering this, I could cross this out, I think, and they would keep their individual names, which is, I think, what I'm going to do. If it's a gay couple that marries due to the time period, I don't think it would be considered official, even if they are deciding to be together in that way. I don't think that they would share a name. I don't know. But I think just for the sake of differentiating the way these sorts of relationships would be handled compared to straight relationships, I think I'm going to have them keep their names. I'm going to have to check Poozer and make sure it doesn't rename and be Crumblestone. So, I do not like this at all because, hello, she's with Sisurthos, and also Lunana is 12. So I think I'm just going to use Master Controller to just get rid of this because it annoys me when they're 12 years old and suddenly they're like, oh, I'm going to date a 14-year-old who's almost 15. But anyways, now I'm going to fast forward until the morning and take care of Nurgle and all of the stuff that I wanted to. Okay, we're in the morning now. A little later than what I intended, but I had to... Oh, joy. Hang on. I don't like going to Matthew, so hopefully this doesn't cause any freezing and then I have to replay this part. But I had redressed Nurgle and his twin sister, Namu, but I didn't redress her. I aged her up. But I need to add 2 days to their age. Namu was a little bit more complicated than Nurgle because I couldn't find her. And when I was resetting her to get her to go home, so that way I could age her up easily, she wasn't resetting. Like it acted as if she had reset. It was acting like she had reset, but her portrait wasn't popping up. So then I was like, oh wait, obviously she's missing. So I had Overwatch recover her. I think it might have messed up her face, but it's hard to tell from her portrait, and I haven't gone into stylist to give her a new hairstyle because I just wanted to get this year done since it's the last day, and I plan to do all the townies that have aged up at the end of this year. But I just wanted to get Nurgle out of the way because I plan to bring him here. Him and stop it. Him and, in fact, we should do that right now, Lurian. Well, hang on, I've got to let my mods load in because I did my customary reloading. I cannot believe we have almost made it through this entire era, and I have not had to kill someone off with the death note. Like, no one has failed their role past being a toddler. Okay, let's bring... I mean, maybe we'll bring over some of the teen girls just so that way they get met. Or maybe we'll do some children too for Gazualam. Nah, we'll just do teenagers. But I think I'll go ahead and see about the girls too. Maybe I'll bring over some of the girls. Let's have this start at 10. We'll forget... Oh, Ship 2. She's a cousin. She's also gay. See, that's what I was thinking about why I had so many gay male sims and bi male sims, but not females, is because there hadn't been a female who was gay yet until Nenema, and now that Nenema she's gay. Belasunu's gender preference was randomized to gay, and now Ship2's as well. For maximum drama, let's bring both of you over here. We'll bring Balak. You two, you 3. I don't know about you. Well, let's go ahead and bring over your female cousins. Forget Lunana. I'll bring Mammetum as well for Sisurthos. And Namu and Nurgle. And I guess we'll do Slade Lauren too. I think I'm just going to leave their relationship alone right now. They're just romantic interests. They're not, like, together officially, though I'm sure story progression will push them, but it's not that big of a deal right now. But you need anything? No. Oh, oopsie, Aruru. Oopsie. That's what you get for playing with that thing. Come out here. Oh, yeah, I wanted to send Solili over to one of her son's houses because she's feeling stir crazy. Oh, so Lily wants to... I didn't really... No, see, the thing is, I didn't want the martial arts skill to be something that was part of this playthrough, but Sabit was the exception because she had already built it up prior to entering into this world came with. Okay, you're not home either. How about... Yeah, come here. Come visit Darligab. Yeah, but... Oh, wait, no. This was Amba's house. MDLM again. Go visit MDLM. Okay, well, Sully needed to take care of her needs anyway. Go woohoo. Inky, I think you're gonna want to, get out here and not see that. Oh, no, he's going back in there to put the child in the crib. He's gonna see. This annoys me, that because I've been transferring clothing around with the toddlers, and at some point the outerwear got messed up, and now I've been transferring this around which is not the outerwear that I gave to the toddlers, but it's not something that I want to just bother going and fixing. It's fine. What are you doing? Oh, you're putting toys away? Maybe you should take care of yourself, Lurian. Throw a few charms on yourself. Have you... Please come home. Quickly. You didn't! Okay, that's it. She went to the river, but it didn't take care of it. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as she shows up here, I'm going to delete it as if she had bathed herself. Well, she did bathe herself in the river, but it didn't take it away because it's different than bathing in the bathtub. Then I have her change her clothes as if she bathed off the singe in the river. Sisurthos, I thought you were feeding him. There's Namu. Let's get a look at your face. Come here and talk to your son. He wants to talk to you. So come here and talk. Oh, no wonder she liked being flattered. She's a snob. I didn't even register that she's a snob. Let's see your face, because I have a sneaky suspicion. Yeah, that's not the face she had as a child. Her nose was wider. But she doesn't have like a zeroed face, so I'm not too concerned about that. Hello, Namu. I mean, you're not really necessary here. Kuwari, you were not invited. This is teens only. Aruru, come say hi to... Oh, she's hungry. Okay, you go and eat first. But please make it quick. Let's get a look at him. I'm not particularly that fond of his face. It's a little too much Shatu for my liking, as you know, as all my complaining in the very beginning of this about Shatu. She looks too much like Durl. He's not so bad like Durl. What color are his eyes? Oh, they're a very interesting shade of brown. They almost looked purple in this lighting. He's got purple eyes, but... Oh my gosh, she is obsessed with her, okay? So Lauren really likes her. Kuwari, you weren't even invited. Lauren, I guess I'll keep him in the running, and if she doesn't like Nurgle, we'll see how she feels about Lauren. If she really likes Lauren, then I'll edit him and change him around a little. And if she still likes him after I change him around a little, then she can keep him. Goodbye, Kuwari, who was not invited. So Lily, are you done eating? Yeah? Okay. Instead of going to MD Ilum's house, because you always go to MD Ilum's house because Anba's never home, why don't you come over here and... Oh, Zarlagab's not there and Kuwari's here, so never mind. Come to MD Ilum's house. Anba is never here, it seems. When I want him to be, at least. Lurian, just so that these teenagers don't go running off somewhere and doing something stupid, come here and, give a gossip with him. He might have interesting gossip since... Oh, Kuwari's already gone, so... Oh, you're already friends with him? Oh yeah, I forgot. You were like, asked to behave. No, what is he doing? Well, at least that's one that's distracted. Okay, Aruru? No, don't ask him to behave. What did he do? Come here and introduce yourself to Nurgle. Yes, I know. I don't know what he did. Oh, he's creeped out by something. Okay, instant attraction, but how much attraction is it? I know he's 12. Ask him anyway so you know that he's 12 and younger than you. Ask his gender preference, because I don't actually know that because I didn't check, and that's actually something I should have checked because that actually matters. I'm not going to bother with ask single. He's just recently a teenager. Story progression hasn't pushed him with anyone. Oh my gosh. Sweet, you're booing him. I don't think Sweet likes him very much. Okay, they're compatible. 10 out of 10. Okay, they've got pretty good chemistry. Let's go over here to Lauren. See what you think of him. Oh, I didn't notice. I'm sorry, child. I'm sorry. Stibby, can you come over here and tend to your... Oh, you're gonna go ahead and... Okay. Now, Depending on what she thinks of Lauren Slade here, I might just have her go on a date with both of them, kind of in the way that I did prior for some of the boys when they had multiple options. Before pickings got even slimmer than slim. Kind of let her see, you know, who she gets along with. Because the instant attraction again, okay. Because to me, in my mind, there are pros and cons to both of them. I don't know how old he is. If he's a babysitter, he might age strangely. At least for now. I'm assuming he's straight, but you'll ask him. Not Lurian. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, he's a babysitter, and those NPCs, if he's a babysitter, I'm not actually sure. Those NPCs age weird. That's why, like, Doo-Doo Bills just disappeared, because the NPCs like that are very odd. Straight, yeah, I kind of figured. Oh wow, he is a lot older than she is. Let me calculate real quick. How much older is he? So I believe Lauren is about Sisurthos' age. Yeah, he's about Sisurthos' age. So that would put him at around the age of 17. It's not that bad. And it's kind of the inverse of Sisurthos and Mammetum. Yeah, but there are pros and cons to both of them. Because this one, I don't even know what he's going to look like if she does want him, because I'm going to randomize his face. And probably fix his hair, because I think he's got that really ugly brown color. 10 out of 10. Okay, well. Yeah, they're equal. But the issue, but the benefit of him is that I won't have to wait longer to get her married and moved out of here into her own house, because he's old enough to be married right now. Of course, she has to wait until she's old enough, whereas Nurgle, it would be a wait, but I don't have to randomize his face or jump through hoops for him. Plus, with Lauren Slade, the aging thing, let's see, if I ask you what your career is, will you tell me that you're a babysitter? Yeah, he's a babysitter, so that would be kind of a problem. I could fix it by moving him in here, quitting him, and so that way he's like removed as a babysitter, so he quit his job and waiting until she's old enough, so he kind of like temporarily, because he doesn't have a house, he doesn't have anything, so like in terms of providing for Aruru, he basically has nothing. I could work with that story-wise. Whereas Nurgle is more established because his parents live in the village. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is today I'm just going to form a group with him. And you'll just kind of deal with Lauren. And maybe next episode we'll target Nurgle, see what she thinks of him. And kind of depending on how she gets along with both of them. We'll see. Okay, go do stuff. Well, he might not be exactly a zero slider face. I don't know. That nose is a little... No, that's a zero slider face. What do you need? What do you need, child? He's hungry. Sweet, come and feed your son. A part of me is kind of leaning more towards this guy. In fact, you know what we're going to do right now? To make him like an official choice. Oh my gosh, Durrell, leave him alone. I'm going to rename him, and then I'm going to save, and then go into Create a Sim. Even though I don't really like doing that, but if I save, I will be kind of fine if I have to reload and do it again. Randomize his face, so we kind of get a sense of, you know, what he looks like. Give him a different hairstyle, too. But first, let's pick a name for him. I think we'll keep his last name as Slade. I mean, I don't know exactly what it would mean in context of this society, but we'll just go ahead and keep that. Let me give you a random name from the generator. Oh, how I want to go with this really long one that's Yam Kuzu Halama, but I don't hate myself that much, so I'm going to go with something a little easier to say, which is Dazuzum. You will be Dazuzum Slade. Here we are with Dazuzum. I don't know, I'm still looking at him and thinking, that's Lauren. I figured I'd just do this on camera. I think we'll hit it 3 times because that one, it got rid of his purple eyes. I kind of don't like that. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and see, this is what I do when I randomize their faces. I just kind of randomize them until I get one that kind of looks normal. Like, this one's alright. It's just the eyebrows are a little strange. Like, I don't normally edit when I click the randomize unless there's just something I just can't get a random face. So what I would do here is, it could just be the shape of the brows. Let me see if I'd probably pull the curve down so it's not so extreme and then just put a little bit different eyebrows on. I'm going to give you back your your basic purple eyes. I will change his hair color, but I'm going to just have it at this face because it seems the most normal out of the ones. Normal in the sense that it doesn't really have features that kind of don't really fit together is kind of the word that I'm going for. I don't know. Like the other one, his head was a little too squished while his nose was really wide, so it created a very strange... That second face wasn't too bad, but I had said, oh, I'll do 3 times, and then I decided actually I didn't really like that squished face with the kind of wide, flat, pointed nose. It's a very strange combination. So hair color-wise, I actually, let me pull it up. It won't be on screen. It's really just for me. I have, it's like a bunch of different hex codes for hair colors that I use whenever I'm looking for like a blonde is really hard to get if you're going for like a blonde color that looks natural. Like here, we'll put it like a here sort of color to demonstrate. This doesn't really look, it looks a little strange, plus the texture of this hair isn't so great. But I do have different hex codes that make it a little better. So I'm just gonna pick since he had kind of a blondish brown, I'm going to pick a light ash brown color. It's not quite what I was going for. It kind of blends with his skin. How about light golden brown? It's a little brighter. I think this one's a little better. The other one looked a little too washed out with his skin. I mean, it does kind of blend in with his skin, but sometimes I like going for that. I don't know. I'm getting the sense that he's a short and shaggy hair type. So I might go with one of these. I think I'm going to go with this one. He's kind of got a wider face, and this one, to me, always suits a wider face. There you go. You've got a hair. And I always drag the eyelashes up because this the eyes I have changes the mesh of the the eyelashes. So, and I have 3 go-to eyebrows when it comes to males. There's the heavy set ones. There's the more neutral ones, and then there's the little thicker ones. I think he actually suits the thicker ones more. Not the heavy set. These are like Zarlagabs. They give I don't know. They kind of do give him an intensity that I like a little bit more because his eyes are a little squinty on the bottom. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it. And I won't check his traits because that would be cheating. But anyways, that's how I tend to do a new random sim, is randomize, kind of figure out what hair color I'm going for, and go from there. So now that took a lot of time. The time that it takes for makeovers, even when I'm transferring clothing, is made bad by the hairstyles. So let's hope it doesn't freeze so I don't have to do that again, because then he won't look like this. He'll look like something else. No, this is my fault because I went into Master Controller. See, I kind of... Here, give him a little... Oh, wait, no, get to know. Rather than flatter. Get to know, see if you can get it. See if you can figure out a trait. I'm a little bit more partial towards him now than Nurgle, despite the weird aging thing that a babysitter might have. And that's because of the whole fact that he's not from the village. He has absolutely nothing. Ew. Oh, ew. You know what, Hegel? I think I'm going to decide it's your time and, like, you know, encourage you to move on, because you should have moved on. You and Humbaba both. But, ugh, I hate when that happens. She went from Ilku, and then now she's all over Ilulu. What's with the Sky Boys? Oh my gosh, the Sky Boys. Oh, he's charismatic. I like that trait. Yeah. With Nurgle, I don't know how she'll get along with him. See if he's good. Brighten his day. I don't know how well she'll get along with him, but he is a Sky. And the Skies have been probably the most drama-filled aside from Ibiadad and Durl. And now Ilulu is getting it on with Hegel, who is the second oldest person in this entire village. She's so old that she should be dead. She and Humbaba should be dead. And they're not. So not good. Flatter and see if he's a snob. No, not a snob? Okay, that's good. Talk about family. See if he's family oriented. He is a babysitter, but he is randomly generated, so. I'm really pleased that... Oh, Mammetum is here, and she's like, oh, Inky, you're blue. Oh, and you were using my bathtub. I'm gonna have to have Lurian, oh, Namu's all over our child. I have to have Lurian, Purehum? Oh, Purehum. Purehum is technically not, no, Purehum. He's a young adult. I haven't redressed him. It's Balech that's technically in the running. I guess I should have Aruru go talk to him briefly. He's family oriented. Okay, my opinion of him is pretty high. I'm more partial towards this one. Oh, you're already friends and you would become good friends. Okay, I'll see that happening. Do you want to sleep over? Sure, that way you don't run off. And then after that, I want you to do another get to know. Well, ask him to sleep over, then you're going to come over here and greet Balech. He's the lowest on my list here of potentials. Though, isn't Balech Sisurthos' imaginary friend? No, your imaginary friend. Ew! He should have aged up with, who was he supposed to age up with? Onbuzz disappeared. That means MD is, who was MD? His is Purehum. MD was Purehum. Then that probably means he's as old as Kuari. So no, Balech is out of the running. Balech's, well, I guess she is a girl, so we'll go talk to him, but he should have aged up, but, you know, the aging is weird. Oh my gosh, Mammetum. Ew. I don't want to hear about that. Family-oriented. Just out of fairness, I'll introduce you to Balech. And we'll consider him too. Ew, instant attraction. I don't like him because he's an imaginary friend. It really doesn't have anything to do with him personally. Since I don't know what his traits are or anything like that, I'm not going to bother with your age. Ask his sign. It's just, I don't want another. It'd be one thing if he... Are you even single? It'd be one thing if Balech had a very interesting face in the way that Mammetum did. But he doesn't. His face is just kind of basic, kind of bland. Oh, they're not compatible. You're the lowest on the options. No. What's wrong with Mammetum? What did she do? What did Mammetum do? Oh, I think you should ask her to break up with her boyfriend before this turns into a... Because Lunana's their cousin. So you know what you're going to do? Stop flirting. Stop flirting. Well, are you romantic enough to... Yeah, ask her to break up with Lunana, because I don't want another Rajani situation. Oh, he's with Amaranzu. Okay, Amaranzu, you can keep him. Oh no, Lunana's right there. Ew, 10 out of 10. Sorry, Lunana. She is with Sisurthos. In fact, Sisurthos, I think you should probably establish that relationship. Okay, forget Balech. You're not as compatible with Dazuzum and Nurgle, so unless things just don't go well with these two, Balech is... Amaranzu could keep Balech, which is actually kind of... I have nothing against Balech. His face is just kind of basic, and Amaranzu has a very... you want to propose a truce with them? What would happen if you just walked over here and said, hey, can we have a truce? Oh, yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna work on that relationship. Instead, let's just get this up here and then go steady with her, because even though I don't really like how young she is for doing the romantic stuff, I don't want story progression to push her back with someone else. But anyways, Amaranzu has a very unique looking face. Do you know Amaranzu? And so not that any babies they have are going to matter in this era because they're so young, but I just don't I think his bland genetics would wash out her very interesting ones. She needs to be reset because she has plate hand. She has severe plate hand. Look at that thing. But I won't reset her because it'll send her home. Confess your attraction. Oh, let's get rid of become friends with Lunana. That's not going to happen now. Now, I know she's really young, but this is The Sims, and we're imitating an era of time when they probably were smooching on each other, a 17-year-old and a 14-year-old. It's just, when they're this young, 14 and 17 is an age gap that's kind of uncomfortable, even if it probably happened all the time in history and probably still happens right now, even though I think that's inappropriate for the modern era. There you go. Now story progression won't push her with someone else. And since you were all flirty with each other, okay, let me think here. Should I have you go ahead and promise to marry each other? I think we'll leave that till next year. I need to get everyone started getting into bed, by the way, and take care of their needs. You're still visiting your son. I think I'm gonna make you come and eat first, actually, so I may grow up. Oh my gosh, okay. It's a date, there they go. And he's got a baby in his arm. Oh no, leave the child alone. Leave it alone. So it's safe to say that Aruru likes... you're a little young for him, Namu. Lurian! He's using the potty! He has to go! Bad Lurian! Bad Lurian! Is he gonna fill out? Oh, Dazuzum's gonna come maul you instead. Well, leave him to it. He's a babysitter. I'm hearing a different baby crying. It's not one of mine. It must be one of Silly's grandchildren. Get off that. That doesn't exist. It shouldn't even have that. Where did what was his name again? Dazuzum. Where did he go? Oh, stop mauling the child. You're tired, so time for bed. Wherever he's gone, he could just... There he is. He could just pick a bed and sleep in it. The date will probably be lame because they didn't go anywhere. Hello, Lurian. Feed the child. Ooh. Bad shoe sweating. Maybe you should just marry an Mammetum and move in with her. Then you don't have this problem. Did you take one of the beds? He did. He took one of the beds. That's good. I'm more partial towards Dazuzum than Nurgle. But we'll see next episode how I feel about Nurgle. Namu, put him down. Lurian, you're in the way. No! Ugh, Namu! And I made Sabit get up for no reason because Namu's gonna bottle feed him. Even though she shouldn't be able to. Inky and Zarligam aren't friends. Wait, did he not get an imaginary friend? Did he not? He didn't get an imaginary friend. Oh, he's special! Well, he's only special if he lives past being a toddler. Because it seems like Sabit's children are cursed. If they make it through being babies, it's just as hard to make it through being a toddler. Whereas Solili's, if they made it through being a baby, they were guaranteed to make it all the way to being a young adult. Well, I guess there's still Sisurthos and Aruru who might not make it to young adult. And really, it shouldn't matter whose babies they are. Oh, I just realized it's 1236. Okay, so the ages didn't have any weird, funny business. You know what? Before we end this, I'll just send Lurian in here to clean up these few dishes. And we'll follow him. But that being said, this is the end of the year, which means it's the end of the episode, the end of this part. And that means it's one less episode to go before the end of this era. And I haven't really felt this hopeful, but not really hopeful, that's the wrong word, excited I should say, for an upcoming episode since I started really having to fight this save in order to play through smoothly. But let's let the sparkles go. We'll look at Lurian's grumpy face as I finish my thought. I think I've figured out a system that works pretty great, which is reloading after every day. And I don't mind doing that. It's how I got through my Immortal Dynasty when I played that on my own. And then, since I was fighting that, I wasn't really... I was struggling to get back into my enjoyment of this. So I wasn't recording it as much, so my backlog was shrinking. But now I feel more excited again because I really like this dynamic Aruru has going on where she's got some potentials and we can explore those. Maybe I'll let her explore something with Balak and see if she likes him, but I really don't like him. Those imaginary friends grated on my nerves for so long that it's hard for me to like them. Even Mammetum. What saves her is I really like her genetics. That's it for this episode, and thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.